All right, let's get on with it then. There are no combats. The only combat is going to be here, and I want to correct myself earlier. I said Finnish units. It will be a Romanian air unit that I moved over here to protect the oil field. So we'll see how that protection goes. Um, let's see here. I'll be attacking him with a 2, and he'll be defending with a 2. I do believe a little bit of zoom might be in order. Yeah, good thing he's not attacking me. So that's the air combat segment. There are no other combats on the table. So I will go ahead and we do our combat rolls on the Vassal mod. So I'll have to go ahead on Vassal and send them to him, and then I'll let you know what the result was. We'll be back. All right. Welcome back, everybody. We're back with some updates from the Russian front. Right now, we're still on the air combat over here. Let me take a look over here. My opponent pointed out an interesting aspect of the game, and that's that they have no rules for air combat. And I'll show you that right now. In the advanced rules, they got all kinds of let's get you over here. Air versus naval units, air and naval support, air support for naval units, air attacks on air bases, air attacks on naval bases, air attacks on air and naval bases. But it really doesn't say anything about air-to-air combat. I mean, bombing a base is when you go and attack another person's city that is housing or basing air units. But unless I can't see anything here, I mean, he even said it himself that there was no air-to-air combat. Now, over here, though, where it says strategic bombing, air units may be used for 2 types of strategic bombing, railroad attacks, and then the second one is replacement attacks. And it says here, blah, 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 blah. The facing player moves an air unit or units to an enemy-controlled oil field, which we are doing, or replacement hex city. In this case, for the Soviets, any of these cities, blank, 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 blank. Mark the hex of the battle location and a unit battle box for each air unit in the hex. Down here it says, unless eliminated or retreated from the hex by air combat. Right there. Air combat. So what we've decided to do is since the rest of the whole game doesn't have any rules for air-to-air combat, we're going to go ahead and just treat it like a regular combat there. So we'll go back over here. And this is all has to do with this oil field. Outside, I think it's Bucharest. Yeah. And earlier in the video, I said something about these being Finnish units. I corrected myself. They're Romanian units. I did notice that. But we're going to go ahead with a combat here. And it's going to be an even combat, 0, under the 0 marker. And I will tell you the result of that combat here in a little bit. But we were just going back and forth. And he said he said something to me, and I went through it, and I noticed it myself. So my voice is a little hoarse. It's been a long day at work, and I just got home. I want to go ahead and mess with this. So we'll be back. All right, we're back. And the result of the combat was a 3. So let's see with it being 0. This is what got me last time. Is that it's a real killer. I mean, these would all be good results from the attacker, but boy, you roll 3. The attacker gets 1 hit and a mandatory retreat. So we'll go back over here. The old what we got? We don't have no hits. No number 1 hits. Hold on a second. We go back. All right. Sorry about that little technical glitch. It happens here on live, low budget YouTube TV. But you can see the Romanian unit went up to go intercept World War One era looking Soviet unit, and he suffered 1 hit loss. The thing of it is, he only has one hit to suffer. So the Romanian unit has been shot down, which means that the Soviet replacement attack on the oil field will be successful. So I'll go ahead and put this in the eliminated units. I don't know where that is. Accumulated replacements. Somewhere around here. We'll put it back here. 2-1. Where was that unit? It was Finnish. Or Romanian, rather. There we go. Alright. So that was the result of that combat. So he'll go ahead and make himself a successful attack on that oil field. Alright, well the hits are going to be coming, or the moves will be coming in real quickly now, and I'll give you an update. But we had a little bit of a delay on there. All the moves that I said we were going to do didn't happen. I ended up working. Oh boy, it's been busy. But we are all on for some Russian front, and as soon as we get updates, we'll be letting you know. Be back. Okay, like I said earlier, I was pointing out we got our old rules table, and this table has become, a mainstay of the game. Over here we got our basic rules, and got our advanced rules, and a third pile we got our optional rules. So that's what we do. Sit down here at the old desk and look over each move as it's made. I look over all his moves, he looks over mine, and he just pointed that out about that air combat. So our first air-to-air combat was they shot down the Romanian unit, and the bombing mission was successful. So like I said, want to fill you in? We'll be right back. Okay, we're moving right along, but I wanted to point out a little rule here. Yeah, we just got done employing this rule, air combats with strategic bombing, and you get a +2 factor on it. So the old Romanian unit was doomed from the beginning. We'll be back with turn 2, Russian front. All right, hello everybody. We're back with some more Russian front, and it is now a little bit on the turntable there. July. 1 month has passed, and it is now turn 2. We're finished with the Axis ground movement phase, and I'll go ahead and give you a little rundown here what's going on. Oh, it's a little bit late at night, so I gotta be a little bit quiet. But Axis ground movement, and so far we haven't done any air or naval movements yet, so it is just the Axis ground movement, and it is the second month, or going on the second month of the invasion. Alright, a little bit of French accent there. But anyway, what we got? I didn't do nothing down here. I did put a couple units in reserve there, but I'll just give you a quick little flyover. And as you can see, the Russians are on their way to the front. Now there was a movement I made here with the Romanian unit, the Romanian mountain unit going into the mountains. As a matter of fact, he's got some benefits, but this battle here is a reaction battle. I moved my unit and he reacted, so battle number 1 is actually a Russian attack on me. But we'll go back down here and look at the front. Then you got the other battles coming on up. Some units just ain't battling down there in the south, as per my strategy. Another key thing I'm doing here that you can't see is I'm now converting railroad lines. And on the key railroad line is this one right here. Battle number 12 being a key battle. As you can see, this railroad line here has got to be converted. I did some conversions here, and I did a bunch of conversions up north coming out of this port down here. So these have all been converted. This is a reinforcement. The old 2nd Corps. They come out of, I took him out of here. I think that's Riga. Oh, Kongsberg. So he come out of Kongsberg. And the rest of his infantry support I sent down south. But that's a look at the battles. This will be a quick video, and where I can expand a little bit more later on. Over here on the Finnish side, we do have a battle going on here, and we'll be using naval and air support on that one also. But that's about it. A little quick update and a quick upload. Oh, another thing my opponent pointed out to me, from now on we'll be doing, and it says it in the rules, I just misunderstood it, but all the hit markers will now be going underneath the unit as per rules, so that helps a lot. Makes a lot of sense. So let's look at the front. The battle is on. The weather's still clear, and we can make headway, but we gotta get some breakthroughs. You can see it with that armor unit. I got him there for some exploitation movements, so we'll see what goes on. Another key thing here too is when your units engage in battles, their zones of control are gone. So the thing to do is to get a couple guys engaged in battles and march the other guys right on through, as I did with that one. Alright, well, that's a real quick update. Here's a look at the battle board. Defenders on the left, attackers on the right. Like I said, I have yet to assign air units, but we got it going on the Russian front. Be back.